Hello everyone. Today we are going to know about the famous person. He is the Gandhiji. Mahatma Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869 at the house of Karamchand Gandhi in Porbandar, Gujarat. This place, Porbandar, is a coastal city in the state of Gujarat in western India. He was the last child of his mother Putlibai, who was the fourth wife of Karamchand Gandhi. Karamchand Gandhi's first three wives died during childbirth. During the British rule, his father was first Porbandar and later Diwan of Rajkot and Bankani respectively. Mahatma Gandhi's real name was Mohandas and his father's name was Karamchand Gandhi. For this reason, he got the full name Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. He was the youngest of his three brothers. His mother Putlibai was a very religious woman who had a profound influence of Gandhiji's personality. Gandhiji was raised in a family of Vaishnavism and Indian Jainism had a profound influence on his life. That is why he believed in truth and non-violence and followed him throughout his life, which he himself said to his friend and secretary Mahadev Desai at Yerwada jail in Pune. Whatever purity you see in me, I have found it not from my father, but from my mother. The only thing on my mind, the effect left was the influence of Saint Linus. Gandhiji's wedding, Gandhiji's married life. Gandhiji was raised in a family of Vaishnavism and Indian Jainism had a profound influence on his life. That is why he believed in truth and non-violence and followed him throughout his life. Gandhiji married 14 years of Kasturba Makkanji in 1883 in May after completing 13 years of age. Gandhiji shortened his name to Kasturba and later people started calling him affectionately. Kasturba Gandhi's father was a wealthy businessman. Kasturba Gandhi was illiterate before marriage. After marriage, Gandhiji taught him to write and read. She was an ideal wife and stood firm with him in every task of Gandhiji. He supported him in all his works. Education of Gandhiji. Elementary education of Mahatma Gandhi. In 1885, when Gandhiji was 15 years old, his first child was born, but she lived for a while. In the same year, his father Karamchand Gandhi also died. Gandhiji had four children and all had sons. Harilal Gandhi in 1888, Manilal Gandhi in 1892, Ramdas Gandhi in 1897, and Devadas Gandhi in 19th century. Gandhiji had his initial education in Porbandar. From Porbandar, he studied in middle school. Gandhi's future education was done in Rajkot. Due to his father's change to Rajkot, Gandhiji was not the best student in his student life. There was no special interest in his studies. Although Gandhiji was an average student, he also won prizes and scholarships in any competition and sport. I enrolled in a local school in Rajkot on 21st January 1879. Here he studied arithmetic, history and Gujarati language. Higher education in England of Gandhiji. In 1887, as soon as he passed the matriculation examination from Rajkot High School and joined Samal Das College, Bhavnagar for further studies. Due to being away from home, he could not concentrate on him and returned to Porbandar unwell. If the decision of further studies was left to Gandhiji, he wanted to become a doctor after studying medicine, but he did not get permission from home. After Gandhi's father's death, a close friend of his family, Babaji Dev, advised him to advocate and said that after studying the barrister, he would get his civil post as heir to his father. His mother Putlibai and some family members opposed his decision to go to abroad, but Gandhiji promised his mother that he would eat vegetarian food. Thus, after convincing his mother, he was ordered to go to the England. On 4th September 1888, Gandhiji left for England. After coming here, he took studies seriously and started studying diligently. However, Gandhiji's early life in England was full of troubles. He was also embarrassed many times due to his food and clothing, but he followed the promise given to his mother in every situation. Later, he joined the London Vegetarian Society and became its executive member. Here he met some people of the Theosophical Society who gave Gandhiji to read the Bhagavad Gita. Gandhiji started attending the conferences of the London Vegetarian Society and writing articles in his magazine. He stayed here for 3 years, from 1888 to 1891, completed his barristerial education and returned to India in 1891. When Gandhiji returned to India in 1891, he received the sad news of his mother's death. He was deeply disappointed to learn that advocacy is not the basics of a stable business life. Mahatma Gandhi's visit to Africa. Gandhiji went to Bombay and practiced law but could not establish himself and came back to Rajkot. Here he started writing the obligations of the people. This work was also stopped due to an angry British officer. After a year unsuccessful practice of law, Gandhiji accepted the proposal of South African businessman Dada Abdullah to become a legal advisor. In 1883, Gandhiji left for Africa, Durban. This journey and the experiences there gave an important turning point to Gandhiji's life. During this journey, Gandhiji saw the discrimination happening with the Indians. Some such incidents happened to him which led him to experience atrocities with Indians and blacks, such as on 31st May 1883, he was pushed by a white officer in the car while traveling to Pretoria. Despite being a first class ticket, and he chucked spent the night because they could not ask anyone for fear of being humiliated again. In another incident, a horse driver beat them because he refused to travel on a pedestal by giving a seat to white Englishmen. There were some incidents which changed the course of Gandhiji's life, such as stopping the Europeans from going to hotels safe. The humiliation was common to Indian traders and workers in Natal, Africa, and a new experience for Gandhiji. It is here that a new chapter in Gandhiji's life started. Gandhiji thought that it would be cowardly to return to India from here, so they decided to protest against the injustice by staying there. The first phase of conflict in South Africa from 1884 to 1904. After this resolution, he remained in South Africa for the next 20 years, from 1893 to 1894, and fought for the rights and respects of India. Gandhi's political activities remained soft during this first phase of struggle. During this time, he only sent petitions to the government related to his problems and work. Formed the Natal Indian Congress on 22nd August 1894 to bind the Indians in one thread. The second phase of the conflict started the process of publication of a newspaper called Indian Opinion. This struggle is known as the movement of traders and lawyers. The second phase of conflict in Africa began in 1906. At this time, the political situation of the colonies had changed. So Gandhiji started the movement from a new level. It is from here that the beginning of the original Gandhian system is considered. Establishment of Tolstoy and Phonic Sentiment in Johannesburg on 30 May 1910. Mahatma Gandhi's arrival in India. Training of non-violence and satyagraha to activists of Congress. Gandhiji returned to India in 1915 at the age of 46 and made a stable study of the situation in India. On the advice of Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Gandhiji's political guru, Gandhiji spent a year peacefully without any movement. Active role in the Indian independence movement. Champaran and Kheda movement from 1917 to 1918. During this time, he visited the whole of India to get a sense of the real state of India. Gandhiji established the Sabarmati Ashramam in Ahmedabad in 1916. In February 1916, Gandhiji gave the first ever speech at the Banaras Hindu University, which was discussed all over India. In the year 1917, Gandhiji launched a movement for the rights of the farmers living in the Champaran district of Bihar. This was Gandhiji's first active movement in India, which gave Gandhiji the first political success. In this movement, he made non-violent satyagraha his weapon and also achieved anticipated success in this experience. In the late 19th century, the farmers of Kheda district of Gujarat became helpless due to the famine, and at that time the prices of commodities of consumption had gone up. The farmers were thus unable to pay taxes. Hunger strike in 1918 for the right of Ahmedabad mill workers. Gandhiji took up this matter and after through investigation with the members of the Servant of Indian Society spoke to the British government and said that the farmers who are in a position to pay rent will automatically give it, provided the government is poor farmers. Please forgive the rent. The British government accepted this proposal and waived the rent of poor farmers. In 1918, the mill owners of Ahmedabad wanted to reduce the bonus given since 1917. Even after the price was increased, the farmers demanded an increase of 35% in wages in places of the demand bonus, while the mill owners did not want to increase more than 20%. Gandhiji demanded to hand over the matter, but the mill owners raised 20% in defiance of the promise, against which Gandhiji started a hunger for the first time. This was the most special thing in this strike. Due to the hunger strike, the mill owners had to accept the demand for labours. Khilafat movement from 1919 to 1924. These movements established Gandhiji as a popular leader and as a major pillar of Indian politics. Non-cooperation movement from 1919 to 1920. There was a movement by Muslims throughout the country to re-establish the post of Turkish Khalifa. This was a political religious movement which was launched to pressure the British. Gandhiji supported this movement. The main objective of supporting this movement was to get the support of Muslims in the freedom movement. During the First World War from 1914 to 1918, these strict rules were upheld by the committee under the chairman of Sir Sidney Rowlatt on the restrictions of the press and the arrest without any investigation, which became known as the Rowlatt Act, which was widely protested all over India. The anti-agitation movement was called the non-cooperation movement. The main reason for the birth of non-cooperation movement was the Rowlatt Act and the Jallianwala Bagh massacre in 1919. A nationwide strike was organized on 30 March 1919 and 6 April 1919 under the chairman of Gandhiji. All government work stopped on seeing all around. British officers became disillusioned with this weapon of non-cooperation. In 1920, Gandhiji became the president of Congress and inspired the Indian public to participate in this movement. Inspired by Gandhiji's inspiration, every Indian participated extensively in it. In order to make this movement more effective and to strengthen Hindu-Muslim unity, Gandhiji joined the non-cooperation movement with the Khilafat movement. According to government figures, in the year 1921, 396 strikes were conducted in which 6 lakh workers participated, and during this time there was a loss of about 70 lakh work days. Students stopped going to government schools and colleges. Lawyers refused to advocate and the working class went to strike. Chauri Chaura scandal in 1922. In this way, every Indian citizen in his own way helped to make this movement of Gandhiji a success. After the revolution of 1857, it was the largest movement that put the extent of British rule in India at risk. By 1922, it had become the largest movement in the country. It suddenly turned violent during a peaceful protest rally at a venue. During the protest rally, the police arrested the protesters and jailed them, and a group of peasants set fire to a police station named Chauri Chaura in February 1922. Many unarmed policemen died in this incident. Civil disobedience movement in 12 March 1930. The aim of this movement was to achieve complete independence. Gandhiji and other leading leaders were beginning to doubt the intentions of the British, whether they would fulfill their declaration of the grant of colonial self-government or not. Gandhiji led another movement known as the Civil Disobedience Movement on 6 April 1930 to pressurize this demand on the British government. It is also called the Dandi March or Salt Law. Gandhiji took out this march from Sabarmati Ashramam. The purpose of this movement was to collectively bow down to the government by doing some specific illegal acts. Seeing the intensity of this movement, the government sent then Viceroy Lord Irwin to the settlement. Gandhiji accepted this agreement and withdrew the movement. Quit India movement in August 1942. After the failure of CRISP mission, Gandhiji decided to launch his third major movement against the British. The aim of this movement was to achieve independence immediately. At the Bombay session of Congress on 8 August 1942, the slogan of British India was given, and on 9 August 1942, at the behest of Gandhiji, the whole country joined the movement. The British government took a very strong stand against this movement. It took the government more than a year to suppress this movement. Partition and independence of India. Even as the British went, they divided India into two. During the Second World War, the situation of the British became very weak. He indicated to liberate India. With the independence of India, a separate state under the leadership of Jinnah also demanded Pakistan. Gandhiji did not want to allow the partition of the country, but due to adverse conditions at that time, the country was divided into two parts. Death of Mahatma Gandhi in 30 January 1948. Nathuram Godse and his colleague Gopal Das shot Gandhi at Birla House on January 30, 1948 at 5:17 pm. Jawaharlal Nehru gave information about Gandhiji's murder in these words: "Light has gone from our lives, and today darkness has fallen all around. I don't know what to tell you and how to tell. Our beloved leader, father of the nation, Bapu is no more." Facts related to Mahatma Gandhi. Full name: Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Other names: Bapu, Mahatma, father of the nation. Date and place of birth: 2nd October 1869, Porbandar, Gujarat. Parents' name: Putlibai Karamchand Gandhi. Wife: Kasturba Gandhi. Education: passed the 1887 matriculation examination. School: Bombay University, Samal Das College. England tour 1888 to 91. Barrister's study, London University. Names of the children: Harilal, Manilal, Ramdas, Devdas Gandhi. Reason for fame: Indian freedom struggle. Political party: Indian Nation Congress. Memorial: Rajghat, Birla House, Delhi. Death: 30 January 1948, New Delhi. Cause of death: murder. I think by now you all have knew the importance of the Gandhiji and the struggles he defeated for our nation. So by now at least stand while listening the national anthem. Do like, share, subscribe and comment.